Well, hello there, and welcome back to Europa Barbarorum 2, as we continue on as Epirus. We did unfortunately lose the great man himself. We lost Epirus. He died of good old age. And isn't there a chap here? Yes, we got ambushed last time. So we sent the cavalry out to deal with this fool. It's just a swordsman just knocking around in the... We want to be able to see where we're going. Here we go. Start the battle. So we're just sort of clearing up the rebels. In the last episode, we sent this gentleman, who is the cousin of the king. The king is now Epirus. And we sent him north to take out quite a nice, tasty little settlement. It's quite a large piece of land. Sigidunum, I think it's called. And he was most successful. We just sent him with some mercenary hoplites and didn't particularly want to worry too much about it, you see. So he's gone north and he's taken yet another one as we start expanding into Illyria. And we're starting to produce better troops now in the sort of the mainland of Greece. Oh, it's light infantry. Here we go. As long as he doesn't die, I can't imagine this going too badly wrong. Doing a double pincer attack, which isn't really going to work now, because they've just run into each other. There you go, look at that. Babaroo, 80 of them. They're wavering, so I might as well just... I'll leave them in battle. We'll clear that one up quite nicely. As long as the general doesn't die, we're fine. There we go. And we'll rout you. Fantastic. That'll teach you to ambush a member of the royal family. So as I said, he added another territory to our growing little nation. And we've found out that Macedon, cheeky little whatsits that they are, own quite large parts of... What do they own? Italy. The Macedonians have, for some reason, they've taken the whole of what would be the south of Italy, I would imagine. The Italian part of Magna Graecia. What can we have? Population needs to grow, so let's get some farming done. Epidamnus, which has now become quite powerful, 5,200 and double the capital. Go Epidamnus. I can probably... We're going to start making as much money as we can. Skodra. Rubbish mines, we don't want them. Well, we do, but we're not going to get excited by them, are we? That's a better mine, 575. I mean, we got 140,000. We might as well make hay while the sun shines, as it were. Oh, I can't remember what we need to build. We need a foreign kingdom. I think we build a military thingamabob there first, and then we build on top of that. Alright, do we have a garrison force that we can send up? Oh, what are these? Thracian colonists. Well, they look alright, actually. There was another one there, was that? Basternian companions. Anyway, so this is Macedonian. This is Macedonian. We think Capua is Macedonian. We don't have any intelligence about Rome. But what we're hopefully going to be able to do is just repair and rebuild our own forces. So we've got some Theroporoi, we've got some swords as well. Got some hoplites knocking around in the south. Can we build a 15 to... Oh, we had to retake Sparta as well. That was irritating. But we would like to be able to get Sigidunum emptied and maybe send him to conquer something else. Although that is a rather large Macedonian force, so we don't know what they're messing around at. We're still allied with them. It's all good. At the minute, they do, of course, flank us now on both sides. They have Macedon, well, they have Pella up all the way up the coast to the Crimea. I don't think they own the Crimea just yet. They did at one point own quite a lot on Asia Minor, but I think they've been kicked out of Asia Minor. And we have no hope of countering the Macedonian threat until we can get 2 armies going, which I don't think we're not really at that point yet. That's why we're content with rebel hunting. Right, all of you, let's see if we can get you going. You all leave.
Lokoi person, Poreoste os enantion. Taxeis? Lokoi? Taxeis? Taxeis?
Well, why can't...
Taxeis? Epelasis? Lokoi person. Os takista. Taxeis? Taxeis? Epicolomia? Lokoi? Taxeis? Os takista.
That's a bit bizarre. So we'll try and get them inside the city to relieve. You've got a useless one. We might as well get some industry going. And again, oh, you probably could do with a little bit of growth. Although that would be accurate. Sparta's population declined. Ah, ooh, phalanxes. Ah, 13. Anyone else be able to produce me flanks? Yeah, that's a hoplite. That's a hoplite. Well, we won't be able to get a flank. It's just Ambracia and Demetrius. So we can't... We're supposed to be, what's it called? Hammer and anvil style warfare. And we can't produce enough to make it actually work. Which is a bit of an irritation. Right, he's on his way. We've got some mercenary phalanxes. I think what we're going to do with this chap is on his way home. Just checking, because they were undefended yet last time, and we didn't have the ability to strike quick enough and just piss Rome off. I think on his way home we will take out one of these 2 rebels Because every time we try and take Nasacton, which is where this gentleman's father died, Neandros' father, I think it was Alexandros. Whenever we do that, one of these two comes back and aids the defence, and we can't get inside. So that's hopefully the plan for today's episode. Making a 5 grand profit, you can't build anything. How upsetting. Oh, who's you? Try and bribe him. 91,000. That seems a little bit much, considering he's not really a massive force. What's he? Skirmisher Cav. We could probably deal with him. We'll see where he goes. Hopefully comes a little bit closer. We'll get some experience for him. Right. So just waiting on the relief garrison up north. And we're hoping this chap comes a little bit closer to our heartland of Ambracia, Thurban and Epidamnus. And we will strike at him. I'm relatively pleased with how it's gone now. We've got a decent portion of Greece. I think once we've maybe 2 territories in Illyria before we can then have a think about where we're going to go, whether we're going to bother killing Macedon off or we're going to leave that to be a late game event. Yes, please, kind sir. And because we're so benevolent, let's swap the maps. What do they tell me? They're the Spanish faction, so they've got North Spain, Southern France, they're here. They're pretty damn big, actually. Betrothed. Dexandros Komarios. He's a what? They're a warlike tribe. Whose rulers have been fought as allies of Sparta in the past. Oh. No, I don't like the look of him. He's got a funny nose. Yes. Right. How many units do I need to take? Probably just the Theroporoi. Don't need to do it as overkill, do we? We can just... We can build a very, very quick temple to Zeus. That's always useful. Demetrius has got a school. There's nothing else to build, so you go for the mine. Pergamon and Macedon. Oh, the Greek city-states and Macedon have gone to war again. I wonder what that means. Right, we won't need them. We'll do a quick. Hang on. Yeah, save the game. Because for some bizarre reason, auto-resolve. No, auto-save doesn't happen on this. Isn't that strange? So you got to remember to do a quick save before the battles. Otherwise you end up having to go, or inevitably you end up having to go all the way back. If you record on this and you get a crash, which sometimes you do, it's not massively unstable. Right, what are you going to do, sir? Oh, hang on, we've got forces that we might have sod it. I would imagine our Theroporoi outclass you. So we're going to put our cavalry there, Theroporoi there. I'd like to think that the general will get there. And then on this flank, because they're all coming from left, we'll put a hoplite, whatever that is, Grecian peltasts, and 2 archers. Ooh. Spend a lot of time on this, putting down rebels. Hopefully they don't move too far from where they said they should. Where is that second general? Is he just going to walk? Let's get him to run. Oh, he just ran in front of them. Lost a few, but he got away with it. If everybody could run now, that'd be lovely. Theroporoi. First things first, let's take out the skirmishers. You just keep running straight up. Oh, you're not firing. Mighty wave of... Oh, they've sent the skirmisher cavalry in. Duke it out. We've got 5 units of cavalry, 2 of them generals. He's got skirmisher cavalry because he's an idiot. Whatever this blob is, let's go kill it. It'd be an absolute tragedy if Epirus died. He won't. I mean, he's got 75 in his unit and he's barely been touched. This guy might die. If you can hear any noise in the background, my cat has decided to go hunting spiders today. She's having a wonderful time, but she keeps getting scared whenever they aren't dead. So if you hear her falling off stuff, it's because the spider was lying to her. Come on, good Greeks are dying. They're only medium spearmen, they're rubbish. Well, they're gone. They're gone. Right, chase the general, here we go. we want to do is we want to box them in, don't we? So our cavalry is coming from this side. All cavalry units. See, that's foolish. Let's go kill him. Let's get our cavalry just to slam into these walls. And we're just scattered about now. It makes it look like we don't do military training. Or we're not organised. There we are. 55 men it took to clear the siege of Athens. Why did he declare it in Greek? And that's not what we've always been told, that it was the phrase the die is cast. But anyway. Right, so that secures Greece for a couple more turns. We're still looking at trying to get this fella out. I wonder if it's because it would be really helpful if... No, you're not going to go for it. 70. You're going to have to just wait a couple of turns, I think, to get that temple built. That's when Caesar crosses the Rubicon, the die is cast. But roll the dices. It gets the point of that he's trying to get across. Might watch Rome again. I've just finished those who are about to die on Amazon. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Makes me want to watch Spartacus. I know Spartacus is very, very sort of over the top. It is basically light porn with swords. But I enjoyed it, particularly before the first guy died. I like John Hanna. Luna. Back you go. See? Spider's not dead, cat, I told you. Gallo-Thracian infantry. I'm happy at the minute with just this army. It'll do for another battle. Just gotta get it somewhere. All these are rebels. This is not a rebel. Oh, this is Getia. Hopefully they don't get it. Because aren't they at war with the Macedonians? Hopefully they don't tar me with the same brush. What I'd like to do, if I could pick, I'd like to get myself a little enclave on the mainland of Italy. Just as a holiday home, something we can visit. I think that would be very nice indeedy. Because even though everyone starts relatively equal, But Rome is still Rome. You want to check their progress as quickly as possible. And I say as quick as possible, knowing that I'm 111 turns in. Oh, we've gone through a whole year. But 2 little battles in today's episode. Ah! Any chance that you could come out, good sir? Yes, good. We can have something else for population control. There we go. Native administration. I mean, I know it's really expensive, but I think we should just get a big daddy port for trade. Just to ensure. We'll put you behind as well. Right, Neandros, you have made a bit of a boo-boo in the idea that you're not meant to be marching in winter. But it doesn't seem to affect him. Normally you get a much shorter movement points. Going to aim to kill off that general who's very rude. Going to kill him off in the summer of next year. We're going to track him. And hopefully, if we've got enough about us, well, it doesn't matter if we win. We're just basically giving Neandros some battle experience. And hopefully we can get these guys going as well. 10 turns. 22 turns. I wonder if we've got any mercenary phalanxes we could use. Of course not. Because the world hates me. Could just send a hoplite based one. Might be wise. It's got nothing to build. Again, just a quick autosave. I try and remember to do that every winter. So crashes aren't just catastrophic. This always seems to happen when you get over half an hour. And then you have to go back and you just can't be bothered to fight battles. You just have to auto-resolve them and you feel a little bit dirty. He shouldn't be running down on supplies. He's in my country. I'm just thinking about the logistics of Neandros marching to wherever he's marching to. Who do we want to kill first? I think we want to pick off the actual general. He's still well supplied. There's a war in the Far East that doesn't affect us in any way possible. Thurman. I mean, we could easily produce an army. It might be wise just to have these stocked up as well. It's just not an army of things that I want. Let's see how far north Macedon have got. They've so this river is the border between Macedon and Galatia. But they are putting some serious effort into taking the former Greek colony of Olbia.
Lokoi.
You can produce...
Lokoi person. Persoi. Lokoi person.
There we go. Get you.
Persoi.
And we'll swap that round in a minute.
Taxeis.
Can two of you come out? Let's have a look.
Taxeis. Epipolemian colonies.
No, you can't.
Epirus.
It's a silly idea.
Lokoi.
And I think our victory conditions are just kill off the first two Greek factions. The game starts with Epirus in a war with Antigonus and the Greek city-states, and we're supposed to be... I mean, Macedon whooped the city-states, so they got reduced to just having roads. So I'm assuming, I mean, the map suggests, we'll toggle the fog of war at the end of today's episode just to see how it's going, but the map suggests that the Greek city-states have Tarsus and Halicarnassus, which I'm not sure I'm not sure how accurate that is. Where are you? Who doesn't have a governor? Let's have a think. Well, that might be wise. Get Skodra. Starting just to make sure it's civilized. Yeah, we knew about that. That was obvious, mate. Obvious. One problem that we've got, this army does not do cavalry, really. Could do it a different way. We're going to try and be a bit sneaky. If we come to the port... Don't suppose any of these are undefended again, are they, chaps? No. We come to the port. What is that? It's one unit. And we're in a position to get our spies in. They'll open the gate for Neandros and we'll be fine. We've got quite a decent little fleet that's built here in Athens. Still turning a profit. Do you get phalange? No. For some reason our flanks units only come from sort of the centre of Greece, and I don't seem to be able to build them in Thermon. It's a bit irritating. We've got quite a lot of hoplites knocking around now. So if we very cleverly just enact this part of our plan. Did I want to wait to put the spies on... Ah, that might be a worry. Maybe the spies should be on the ship with the army, is what I'm contemplating at the minute. Spies have large areas to move in. I would imagine one of them can get to the city. Settlement was what confuzzled me. Look, there you go. Don't die. Good work, team. Who else had one? All of us say it together. Don't die. What a dick. Oh, hang on a minute. Neandros is going to be famed for his cleverness. If we go here, and we take Neandros, and we go like that. Can we not construct? Oh, bugger. I was going to try and put in a fort. I thought that might be quite fun. So the spies are crap. Corinth. Great school of learning. We might as well get the mines going. Oh, you're not as happy now. That's a shame. Yeah, we'll just... How bad is it? 65. That should still be stable. I would like to start getting them to... And we've got a decent number of hoplites knocking around in the south now. Well, we could get... We're losing money. No, not just yet. Hold! Right. I'm assuming we're not going to get away with it. So we might as well do the end turn that takes us into winter. What are you doing? Because remember, you can bribe settlements on this. Oh, they've got Olbia. They've got all the way up to the... within sight range of the Crimea. How exciting. We're setting up to have quite a decent little war with Macedon, with 2 theatres if we can get ourselves into Italy as well. See, look. We just can't. We're going to have to kill them. Into the ship, sir. Oh no! What a cock. Oh, just let him go. Well, that whole military venture is ruined. Ruined, I tell you. Need to come back to port. Oh, Athens is ready to upgrade. That's good news. The bad news is Neandros got caught. And we're going to have to rethink how we're going to get inside that
Taxeis.
city.
Taxeis person.
It's been quite the conundrum. What it's going to take is Epirus and our finest, isn't it?
Oreos theos enantion. Apopauete espalonton. Baden. Bezoi. Baden.
Probably want simple roads first. Let's try and get you up and running. Mid-scale pastoral farms. And Ambracia. Alright, we're in winter, so we can essentially construct. What else are we going to need? We'll get some horses going. I just think we take all of our assault infantry, which is hoplites, theroporoi, the swords as well, and we just throw men at the problem. We won't need any missiles for this one. Just don't, and oh, it's so annoying. But it's always good to have a setback. We should have fought the battle and walked off the battle map, if you catch my meaning. We'll do one more turn so we can actually get this new army of Epirus. We can get it grouped together and looking as formidable as we can, and then we'll give it a go. We're going to have to kill those rebels first. Even though we said it with Neandrus. We said it before he made his faux pas. Good farmer, trader, and competent sailor. No, thank you, sir. That's not what we're looking for today. Right, let's get you lot.
Taxeis person. Taxeis. Epelasis. Subtasseste.
Where's he gone?
Lokoi.
You're just coming back, mate. In disgrace.
Oreos enantion.
In absolute disgrace. We're going to be...
Taxeis.
Should we keep that army intact and make a brand new one?
Taxeis.
Right, assault infantry.
Taxeis. Ospakista.
We've got 9 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Sunageste. Bezoi. Baratasseste.
I'll tell you what we could take.
Taxeis.
Elite Slinger Axeman.
Tasseste.
Oh, sorry, what have we done here? There you are.
Lokoi. Taxeis.
Has Epirus had any children yet? 40k. That's a bit of a shame. We don't have very many males coming through in the family line.
Lokoi,
Where are you going?
Diatagas, Exite,
Lokoi Pezon. Exite Katatakos.
Epi Polemion, Koreite. Μάλιστα. Τι γαρποούλεστε,
You still there?
ορεύεστε ως εναντίον.
Yes, you are.
Εξείτε. Αρχόν,
I tell you what.
Igar Boleste. Baden. Katatakos.
Hang on a minute.
Takista. Baden.
Oh no, they have got armies on the.
Hadal.
Oh, they've got their elephants. Ooh. No, we're not going to go for
τι
Syracuse.
γαρποούλεστε,
He's going to appear about here. So Pyrrhus is going to disembark, kill him. That's what's going to happen next go. So we'll leave it there for today's episode. We got a bit of... We did promise, before I went, that we would have a look at the map together as a treat. So here in the south of Italy, you can see that Capua... Who the hell's that?
Namontes.
That looks like a spawned Greek rebel. Talas and Rhegion are all in the hands of Macedon. Rome is sort of just the Cisalpine... Isn't that what it's called? Northern Italy. Cisalpine Gaul, but I was thinking that's not Gaul. Who do they think they are? And they've got their main... They've still got Rome as the capital, so... I'm just thinking maybe this... But we've got to finish our own conquests first. That's what the problem that's holding us up. Down in the south, Ptolemy is Ptolemy. Look at this. They've got all of the Nile down, with the exception of one now. And they're on their way. So they've nearly completed their main first goal. Seleucia have been pushed back to just owning Ipsus in the whole of Asia Minor. That is interesting. Greek city-states, well, they tried, but they've been battered. They've been pushed back to Ephesus. They no longer have Tarsus, although that gentleman is just walking around. Look, Antioch is undefended. Go and take it. As we say, Macedon, actually, if you zoomed out on the map, Macedon look quite impressive, but that's because they're a dark colour, I think, and they're split. India is India. Seleucia is on the way out now, under the weight of Parthia in the north. So Rome is about the same size as us. In Spain, Carthage is now starting to have a bit of an expansion to near to Briga. Who's that? The Greeks. What are you doing, man? There's a lot of rebels. What's going on up here? Something's happened. That is nuts. But the Spanish are doing okay. They're expanding. Ars is still... Or Arce. Still a different... Oh, it looks different in this version. Because... Oh, look, they all have their own campaign strategy modules. Ah, that is cool. They've done a bit more work on them. Wonder if they look different on the battle. That's what I'm used to it looking like. The British own just the south. Then up in north. Just look at all these to signify independent realms and stuff like that. That's why you have so many rebels knocking around. But actually, it's all going rather well for us. We're confidently ticking over. We're just in our own little bubble. Still kind of living off our friendship with Macedon, but don't worry about that. So we'll leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.